Do you pay taxes? Are you required to pass a drug screen to get a job? Are you expected to take and pass random drug screens to keep your job? Why should you have to, but someone on government assistance gets a free pass? Taxpayers should not be in the business of financing the lifestyles of those who are addicted to drugs, thereby condoning illegal behavior. I do not look down upon welfare recipients at all. As a child, I received welfare in a couple of different forms. However, I believe that there are a lot of people on welfare who will use this assistance not for its intent, but on things that are useless. If people want assistance from taxpayers, they should have to prove they are doing the best that they can for themselves. If help is needed, give it. So what is welfare? Financial support given to the government, to the people. Financial support given by the government to the people in need. Welfare should not be a way of life, but a means to survive until they can get back on their feet and help themselves. Unfortunately, for far too many people, it's a way of life, and that must end. We must put procedures in place that hold the recipients accountable for the funds and assistance that they receive. Why should we expect them to become self-sufficient if we do not expect anything from the recipient? So why are we to believe that there are no welfare recipients that do drugs? Well, the answer is no. Has anyone ever really looked at the testing procedures? And the answer is no. Based on the articles like the one in the Wall Street Journal, few welfare applicants caught in drug screening net so far indicates that the numbers are just not there to make this a worthwhile policy. However, in an article written in February of 2015 by Scott Alexander, poor people use as many drugs as anyone and probably more. Why should we screen for drug use? It deters the recipient from abusing drugs. It prevents assistance to individuals and families if testing is positive. It identifies the problem and allows the referral to a treatment facility for that problem. Here are a few testing and screenings. Biometric screening. It underpins the steps that a participant needs to take to improve their health. These screenings demonstrate risk migration and inspire sustainable health behavior changes. This selection, random drug screen. This selection is usually computer generated to ensure that it is random and that each person in the welfare population has an equal chance of being selected for testing, regardless of whether the person was recently tested or not. So don't schedule them, just make them random. Have the recipient pay with the promise to reimburse if the result is negative. There's different types of testing: blood, hair, oral fluids, including sweat. People accuse the government of abusing and violating their Fourth Amendment right because it blankets them. As long as they are clean, they should have nothing to hide. People have become very lazy and dependent on government. So drug testing welfare recipients has been in practice and upheld in many courts in many states. There are a number of states who have already had this drug testing in place. According to the article on the National Conference of State Legislature, at least 13 states have passed legislation regarding drug screening for public assistance applicants. Those states include Alabama, Arkansas, Arizona, Florida, Georgia, Kansas, Michigan, Mississippi, Missouri, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Tennessee, and Utah. Some apply to all applicants, but others include specific language that there is reason to believe the person is engaging in illegal activity. Even though these states have passed the law stating that welfare applicants must pass a drug test to receive benefits, many welfare officers have not played a significant role in identifying substance abuse among applicants. State and local agencies are coming together to recognize indications on substance abuse. Ultimately, drug screening welfare recipients will need more time to work out the kinks among the states that have passed such laws. It may take several years before America can see a difference in drug use and testing. By combining local, state, and federal programs that will help out substance abusers, there may be a difference in a number of welfare applicants. As of now, Americans can only wait. Thank you.